Welcome to episode 1 of Philosophy with Beard Mike. I was thinking while I was eating my lunch on the side of the highway, listening to the trucks fly past at a bajillion miles an hour, throwing the juice of the lovely cucumber, what's it called? Cucumber slice, whatever it's called. It's a high-fat, low-carbohydrate, yummy piece of food that Cassandra made, and then she stuck it in a little container. This container, then I ate it on the side of the highway, and I was thinking, well, I know that if I eat too much carbohydrates slash shug, or the sugar, sucrose, or glucose, or fructose. Fructose sounds like you're trying to swear at your feet, but it's not quite working. Keep it clean. I was thinking about, like, how do I know this? How do I know that if I eat too much shug, my life falls apart, or my brain stops to working, and I turn into naughty Cranky Simon? Cranky Simon is not a nice person. But happy-go-lucky, bye-bye, I eat lots of fat and protein Simon is a very happy person. I've read lots of things in books and, people on the internet saying, you shouldn't eat your sugar because it's bad for you. Oh yeah. But they also tell you, don't not eat sugar because it's bad for you. And they also say, don't stick your mic on your beard because it pulls it out slowly and then it'll fall off and it'll be terrible and you'll lose your accent and you have trouble staying in character. Anyway, there's a study of how you know things. And it's called epistemology, which is not to be confused with epistopology, which is the study of the shape of toilets. Oh God, I love that joke. How do we know anything? How do we know what words mean? Because words are kind of confusing. If you look up in the dictionary, right, you look up the word, say, ground, and the definition is the floor outside your house. But then you have to know what a floor is. So then you look up the definition of the word floor, and then the word floor is the fancy way that somebody says flower. Oh, darling, I got you this bunch of flowers. Isn't it a lovely bouquet? It's pronounced bucket. Oh, that's funny. But, to know the definition of the word ground, you need to know what a floor is. A floor is the ground inside your house, not a bunch of floors. I made myself laugh and I forgot my train of thought. Do you always think that maybe, most people have trains of thought, and some of us have monkeys of thought? Just a whole bunch of them, just all screaming, and then the loudest one is the one that you usually pay attention to. And then sometimes the monkeys, they just need a nap. And sometimes the monkeys eat too much shug and they get crank. But to know the word floor, you need to know the definition of the word ground, and vice versa. And there's lots of examples of this, but imagine if your language only had 3 words. So the 3 words are boom, cheese, and blah, because they're good, easy words to remember that I won't forget whilst doing this video. Boom, cheese, and foie. Boom is, the definition of boom is cheese, and the definition of cheese is foie, and the definition of foie is boom. So it's a really confusing linguistical game of rock, paper, scissors. I probably should have chosen rock, paper, scissors as the words. Whoops. But it's very interesting because the English language has 500,000 words, and I only know about 200 of them. But I do know the word epistemology, which is the shape of toilets. It's so funny. But I thought that was a very interesting insight into the nature of knowing things as a who man, or a who woman, or a who neither. We don't judge. It's a van, and it's pink. I love it. What were we talking about? The monkeys. Bye-bye. Other car names include the metal box of Wheelie Doom. We were talking about epistemology, and it's very interesting how there's a cyclical nature of linguistical knowledge. But how do we come up with the words either? I just made up 3 words, boom, cheese, and foie, and we know that boom means the thing that a bomb does. It goes boom. And also my heart, when I know that you've watched the video up until this point, it goes boom. It also goes boom after that, and then it has been booming every day, constantly for 37 years. That's a long time. Wow. Hearts are amazing. Aren't the human bodies amazing, even if they're broken? If you're watching this video, you're not completely broken. And some of us are broken on the inside. Some of us are broken on the outside. But it's amazing how we still get along and function and we still know things. We know all kinds of things. Like cheese and boom and foie. I don't know what foie means. I think foie must mean the sound it makes when you set a Muppet on fire. I can't believe I said that. It's terrible. Oh my god, I love the Muppets. They're so good. I think Gonzo or Grover is my favourite. Or Sweetums, because he reminds me of myself. Anyway, that's enough for the Muppets. Thank you so much for watching. Be kind. Be curious. Remember, be nice to Muppets. Just don't... Yeah. Remember, knowledge is power. And the pen is mightier than the sword. So... take with that what you will. And I have to go around a big roundabout now, so I have to go. Goodbye!